Women can be confusing sometimes. Her advances towards you might mean several things. Sometimes she just wants to be friends. Other times she's trying to be with you. But certain clues are unavoidable. Listen, if you have been worrying about signs you are getting from a woman, but you are not sure about them, you must watch this video till the end. She might be hinting at sex, but you are too stupid to get it. In this video, we will be going through 7 signs that she wants to have sex with you. Don't forget to subscribe and be a Mestro. Number 7. She invites you to her place. Imagine you are chatting with a girl, and suddenly, the conversation turns to weekend plans. She looks at you and says, "You know, it would be nice if you came over to my place later. We could watch a movie or something. Just chill." This isn't just a casual invitation. It's a potential sign that she's interested in taking things to a more intimate level. The mention of spending time at her place, especially in the evening, suggests a desire for a closer connection. It's like she's subtly saying, "I'd enjoy having you around in a more personal setting." Keep an eye out for additional clues like her body language and tone to gauge if she's signaling a readiness for a more intimate encounter. This invitation signals that she likes you, and more importantly, trusts you. When a girl asks you to visit her home, it implies a level of comfort and confidence in your presence. While it doesn't guarantee intimacy, it does increase the likelihood. When this happens, pay attention to other signs and don't solely fixate on the invitation. Notice how she extends the invitation and whether there's a specific reason for it. If she asks you to come over without a particular reason, there's a higher chance she's open to more than just company. Additionally, observe the tone of her voice. Was it neutral or did you sense a flirty tone? The tone can provide valuable insights into her intentions. If it feels flirtatious, it could be a subtle clue that she's interested in more than just spending time together. Being observant of these details allows you to navigate the situation with awareness and understand the potential romantic undertones of her invitation. Number 6. When the chat gets spicy. This is a very good sign coming from a woman. If you are having a conversation with a woman and she steers it into more provocative territory, for instance, she says something like, "Have you ever had any wild fantasies you'd like to share?" Or, "I find the topic of intimacy fascinating. What's your take on it?" Or straight up asks, "What is your sexual preference?" If she's making the conversation spicy, delving into topics related to sex and intimacy, it could be a clear sign that she's interested in taking things to a more passionate level with you. If she's asking about your favorite positions and what you enjoy under the covers, it's a strong indicator that she's open to the idea of getting closer. Don't be caught off guard when faced with these questions. Instead, recognize them as substantial signs that she's considering spending the night with you. It's only logical to assume that her curiosity about your bedroom preferences is linked to a desire for intimacy. You can get playful and consider responding with a lighthearted joke. For instance, you could say something like, "I can show you later tonight if you'd like." A playful remark not only acknowledges the suggestive nature of the conversation, but also adds a touch of humor, creating a comfortable atmosphere for discussing more intimate topics. Number 5. Body language. Women say a lot with their body language. If in the course of the conversation, she leans in closer, maintains prolonged eye contact, and subtly bites her lip while looking at you, don't act like an ignorant fool. You can also look for more signs if you are still unsure. She might playfully touch your arm or find reasons to make physical contact. All these signs are her body's way of expressing interest in a more intimate connection. If you notice these signals alongside a flirty tone in her voice, it could be a strong indication that she's open to the idea of a more passionate encounter. You will notice a shift in how she talks to you and how she carries herself. It's like she's throwing hints and clues your way, subtly sparking ideas in your head. You can also watch out for more suggestive body language signs that showcase heightened interest, like playing with her hair while engaging in conversation, crossing her legs to reveal more skin, sensually caressing objects in your presence, or tilting her head to expose her neck, adds another layer to this nonverbal dialogue. Even her tone of voice undergoes a transformation when she's talking to you. These changes collectively create an atmosphere of attraction and desire. So, if you find her body language sending these signals, it's a good indicator that she's genuinely interested in you. Number 4. She craves physical touch. Most women crave the touch of men they are attracted to. The most confident ones immediately start getting physically close. Others, in subtle ways, initiate physical contact, like playfully touching your arm or leaning in closer. Perhaps she even finds reasons to be physically connected, like adjusting your collar or playfully brushing against you. These actions go beyond casual touch, indicating a more intentional desire for closeness. If she's comfortable enough to initiate and reciprocate physical contact, it's a clear sign that she might be interested in taking things to a more intimate level. This closeness serves as a nonverbal way of signaling her intentions. Don't be shy about it. She's using her body to communicate her interest and willingness. If the touching occurs frequently, it shows her level of attraction and comfortability. This tactile interaction goes beyond casual gestures. She might playfully pinch you, feel your muscles, or be touchier in general. A more evident sign of her interest is if she places her hand on your thigh, a highly suggestive move that women are well aware of. Additionally, touching your chest and pulling herself closer to your belt are intentional actions aimed at creating sexual tension. These physical clues often start well before you enter the bedroom, providing clear indications of her desire for a deeper connection. So, if you find her engaging in these gestures, it's a compelling sign that she's interested in moving things to a more intimate level. Number 3. Sharing personal stuff. Women talk a lot. And if you doubt it, then you are a fool. One general and obvious sign that a woman is attracted to and comfortable around you is when she starts sharing more personal and intimate details about herself. She might open up about her past relationships, preferences, or experiences that she doesn't normally discuss with everyone. For instance, she could say, "I have never really shared this with anyone, but I feel comfortable telling you." This kind of sharing, especially if it includes intimate aspects of her life, can be a sign that she's not just looking for casual conversation, but is indicating a deeper interest, possibly in a more intimate relationship. If she's opening up and discussing things typically reserved for close relationships, it's a noteworthy signal. However, it's essential to combine this with other clues mentioned earlier. If she's not just sharing but also physically getting closer to you and exhibiting suggestive body language, it strengthens the likelihood that she's interested in a more intimate connection. In essence, personal sharing is a positive sign, but to gauge her interest accurately, consider it alongside physical chemistry and flirting. When these elements align, it's a more comprehensive indication that she may be inclined towards a deeper, more intimate relationship. Number 2. She encourages your advances. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, you don't need to speak to know you have her consent. Let me give you an illustration in case you are a moron high on testosterone. Imagine you are in a situation with a woman where the mood is getting a bit more intimate. As you make a move or get a little closer, she doesn't pull away. Instead, she encourages you. She might respond with a seductive smile, reciprocate the gesture, or even subtly guide the interaction in a more intimate direction. For instance, if you are holding hands, she might gently squeeze yours or draw you in closer. These encouraging responses, along with a positive and inviting demeanor, can be strong indicators that she's interested in taking things to a more intimate level. Despite her giving you subtle indications, she wants you to reciprocate and take action. Many women, despite their belief in feminism, desire to feel loved and cared for in relationships. Making a move towards her can fulfill this need. When you initiate physical contact and make your moves, if interested, she will likely encourage you, promoting your advances in a sensual and feminine manner. This positive response is a clear signal that she's receptive to a deeper connection. However, it's crucial not to assume that her rejecting an advance is merely part of the fun. Misreading the situation can lead to misunderstandings and discomfort. Reading the room appropriately is key. Her encouragement is an invitation to proceed, but it's essential to be observant of her responses and ensure that both parties are comfortable with the direction the interaction is taking. Communication, both verbal and nonverbal, plays a vital role in navigating these moments with sensitivity and respect. Number 1. She finds you funny. Imagine you are with a woman, and every time you crack a joke, she bursts into fits of laughter, even when the joke is just okay. It's not that you are the next stand-up sensation, but her exaggerated laughter might be more than just finding your jokes hilarious. If she's laughing a lot, especially at moments that don't seem overly funny, it could be her way of expressing interest in a more intimate connection. This is not about being the comedy genius. It's about her using laughter as a way to convey that she's comfortable and perhaps even interested in something beyond just laughs. If you reflect and realize your jokes were only mildly funny, the intensity of her laughter might reveal a different motive. You should know that her exaggerated laughter might be a subtle way of expressing sexual interest. As a playful test, try making a joke that isn't funny at all. You might think it's a dud, but if she responds with hysterical laughter, it becomes an undeniable sign that she's signaling a desire for something more to happen between you. Understanding these clues requires a keen awareness of her reactions and can provide valuable insights into her level of interest. Finally, remember to always consider all these signs carefully, no matter the situation, and not just act on your desires instantly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.